Today we are going to talk about Hurricane Helene. A big discussion that we need to have together is what our expectations are when we go on a cruise. Today I was in Ajaccio, Corsica. We're still here in port, and I'm going to tell you about my day and lots more. So let's go ahead and get started. Hi there, this is Allison with Let's Go Travel Tips. Today is Thursday. It is September 26th of 2024, and let's start at the top with Hurricane Helene. Hurricane Helene, I have just checked the latest news, is still hurling towards the coast of Florida, the west coast of Florida, and it is expected that she could hit the state as a Category 4 hurricane. They are calling the storm surge unsurvivable in some areas. And so I think it's really important that we all keep everyone in the pathway of that storm in our thoughts and prayers, and know that any of you affected by this, that we are praying that God be with you through this whole ordeal, and do anything, whatever it is that you need, so that you can stay safe and keep your family safe. From the cruising aspect, I've been going through the list of cruise ships that are impacted, and it looks like there are about 20 ships now that have had to make a change to their itinerary in some way or another due to the Hurricane Helene that is coming and has been in some places already. And so just wanted to bring you up to date on that. If you live in these areas, keep us posted. Let us know what you need when things happen like this. Gordon and I keep everyone in our thoughts and prayers, and so I'd encourage everyone else to do that as well. Now let's talk about cruising. I have been following a lot of comments, and you know, I read your comments underneath all the videos and on our Facebook group and on a lot of other Facebook groups, and it has really caught my attention while I have been on Azamara, to hear what people think about trying a different cruise line, the differences that are between Princess and Azamara that I've pointed out thus far. So I've got a lot to say about that. But also, some people have been on some ships lately, and some Let's Go family members even have been on the same sailing of a cruise, and some really didn't have a good time at all, and others had the trip of a lifetime. And so I'm not saying that one is not right and one is not wrong, even remotely. The difference is, when you go on a cruise, what are your expectations? And so I thought that it would be kind of fun to talk in the comments about what are your expectations when you go on a cruise. As you book that cruise, what is it that is in your mind that you're thinking, I am booking this cruise because I want? Like, what would that list of things be that you want when you go on a cruise? And also at the same time, as you're leaving home, what is it that you're looking forward to the very most? Okay, and it can be a combination of things. You don't have to just choose one thing. Put down the things that you are looking forward to the most, because it will inform me an awful lot, and it'll be a really fun conversation, I think, between all of us. And we will learn to look for new things when we cruise, right? Because you might be excited about something that never even crossed my mind, and my experience will be richer for having read your post, okay? And it'll give me more to tell everybody about, so that we can, have better experiences when we go. So I thought I would share with you some of the top things that I get excited about, why I book a cruise, and what I am really looking forward to when I go. You probably know this a little bit about me because I talk to you often, but I thought I would jump in first to get all of you thinking, okay? So first of all, when I go on a cruise, I am very excited about the places that I am going to visit. I am still at the point in my cruising career where I get really excited about where I'm going. And you know what? It doesn't matter if I have been there before, or if I am going to a place that I love and I'm excited to visit again. I am still really excited. I never have looked at going on another Mediterranean cruise and thought, you know, here we go again. I've been there before. It's so great. No. I am so excited every single time. So destinations are huge with me. The second thing that I get really excited about is the ship. I love to get on the ship and have a fun time. I will admit that when I get on the ship, I'm not a foodie. I know good food, but it doesn't, I know good dinner. I appreciate good dinner, but if dinner's fine, and I'm okay. I've not gone hungry ever on a cruise, and so food is fine. But what I enjoy more about the ship is getting to meet the crew and getting to meet the passengers. I love getting to meet new people and hear about what their experiences are, what they're looking forward to, where they're from, just all the fun things. And so that would be second, getting on the ship and getting to meet the crew, because they're always remarkable, as are so many of you that cruise. Love, love, love to do that. And then, so those are really my top two things. Why do I cruise? My third thing is I love to be on the water. Absolutely love to be on the ocean, or if it's a river cruise, I really enjoy being on the river as well, and all the history that you get when you go on a river cruise. But I love to sail the ocean blue. So those are the three things that I look forward to the very most. So when you think of those three things, the destination, the people, and getting to sail the ocean blue, as I call it, there can be quite a bit of variation in that. And it is still generally okay with me if we still get to go to the places that I'm hoping to get to go. And I understand sometimes we miss some ports. That's part of life. But if I still get to go and have 2 out of the 3, or a really good 1 out of the 3, I am still really happy and looking forward to the next time I get to go. So all of you, please tell me in the comments the things that you're thinking about. So when you're in Corsica, there are lots of places to have your gelato, to sit at a cafe and enjoy your French food and watch people walk by and just soak everything up. But when you walk right into town from the cruise area where the cruise ships dock, they also have a market in the morning, and both times I have been here now, they've had that. But a tip for you is that if you want to get anything, and they have both food ready to eat, as well as they sell things like, you know, honey and olive oil, your cured meats, they've got vegetables, lots of different things. They close early, and so today when I was walking in, it was open and everything was going on. But by the time I was walking back, which was probably around 3-ish, or maybe a little after 3, maybe 3:15, 3:30, somewhere in there, they were already closed, cleaned out, and gone. So if there is something special that you would like from this region, you can go ahead and get it as you're going in. Now, a reminder that there are a lot of things that you can bring back into the United States if you're visiting from the United States, but they are rather particular about meat. And so make sure that whatever you're buying, you just buy something that you can eat here, and then you don't have to worry about not being able to take it back into the United States. But if you buy honey, or olive oil, things like that, wine, whatever, you can take it with you. Just package it really well to take it back. So when you look at the lifespan of a ship, it is really exciting when she is finally floated out into water for the very first time, and that is what happened today for the Star Princess. The Fincantieri shipyard there in Monfalcone, Italy, announced that they have indeed floated out the Star Princess. Apparently it was an event that was attended by several people from Princess.
Madrina, in nome di Dio, taglia!
Alrighty, the next thing that we need to talk about is something that I've kind of tiptoed around. I'd heard an awful lot about it, but I'm always really careful in what I want to talk about to make sure that everything has been substantiated. So this is hitting the press in the United Kingdom a lot, I have noticed today, and I don't know how widespread this is going to be covered in cruise news, but it's something we need to go over. So on the sailing that brought the Sun Princess to Southampton before she departed on her transatlantic over to Fort Lauderdale, Princess hired some TikTokers to come on board, comped them the cruise, and so they sailed for free, and they were supposed to be generating content for their TikTok channels to advertise for Princess. And that is not uncommon in the cruise industry for people to be paid to get their cruise for free, and then they come and they generate content to try to encourage people to book whatever cruise line the influencers are sailing on. Now, a lot of people during the course of that cruise who were on the cruise as paying guests didn't have quite as good of experience as they had hoped for due to the actions of those influencers. Some of them were treated very rudely, and then also their onboard experience was impacted by the actions of some of the influencers. One of our Let's Go family members posted just today on YouTube in a comment under YouTube that they actually were on board that ship and did not have a good interaction with the influencers either. So I'm just putting this out here so that you know what is going on, so that when you look at the news stories, you can have a point of reference for it. If you happen to be on that sailing of this Sun Princess, would you add your experience? Just put it in the comments under my video. Putting it under the video is awesome, because then you can share it with everyone else and everybody will just get an even better picture of what happened. But I heard that a lot of people weren't very happy with that situation, and I just wanted to put it out there so that everybody knows what's happened, and hopefully that won't happen again. Makes me sad when people go on a vacation and expect to have a lovely time, and then due to the actions of other people, it doesn't go as nicely as they had hoped. So just wanted to bring you all up to date on that. So I'll be talking to you all again really soon. You all take really good care. God bless you. Love you. Bye.